Hi, this is Brandon Myers with Wine Talk, episode 4, brought to you by Kevin Simpkins Productions. Today's episode, we're going to talk about family. In today's family, it is no longer seen as a nuclear family structure. It is not like the 1950s where you have... It is not like in the 1950s where you have a mom and dad, and you come home, and you have kids who sit at the dinner table, eat dinner with mom and dad, who go to bed at 9 o'clock. It's not like the 1950s family structure in today's society anymore. Today's society, let's face it, you have about, a 40% divorce rate among adults from the ages of 24 to 35, brought by CNN.com. So therefore, in today's society, a family as we know it is no longer a mom and dad and set kids with a dog who comes home. It is not like I Love Lucy or Leave It to Beaver. In today's society, many kids are raised in single households. And I must say, this is not necessarily a bad thing. However, parents in today's society, even though they are not as a married couple as they used to be as a nuclear family, should still spend more time with their kids. For example, one of the greatest things I loved about growing up myself, that I look back now that I hated when I was younger, is no matter what, every night at dinner, at 6 o'clock, that was dinner time. Whether you're out playing kickball, doing your homework, at 6 o'clock, you ate dinner with your family. And I hated it growing up because I was like, no matter what I was doing, I was like, man, at 6 o'clock, I'd eat dinner with my family. But looking back now, as an adult, I see how valuable that time was. Because regardless of what went on in my life or anybody's life, my dad made it a very important factor that at 6 o'clock, that was family time. And I hated that growing up. But looking back on it, that was probably one of the most fondest memories I have. Because, in today's society, as different as we were compared to our parents and our grandparents' generation, my father made it a factor that at that 1 hour at dinner was family time. And looking back on it now, that is one of my fondest memories. Why? For several reasons. For example, that was bonding time. Whether I talked to my dad or not, or my mom, or whoever was sitting with me at dinner, in today's society, let's face it, everybody goes through a drive-thru. Everybody goes to eat at McDonald's. Nobody ever sits and spends time together as our parents' generation and our grandparents' generation used to. And this is a thing of society that I think is missing. Whether you grow up with a family household of a mom and dad, or just a mom or just a dad, dinner time used to mean something. In today's society, it doesn't. This is Brandon Myers. This has been another episode of Wine Talk, brought to you by Kevin Simpkins Productions.